Welcome to Sonic Month, where I make a bunch of unscripted Sonic videos about Sonic stuff that's been in my thoughts, and they might turn into full scripts later, but I don't know about that yet, so let's just keep this moving, alright? Alright. Knuckles. I don't like him. I don't like him. Not that I don't like his current state. Like a lot of people were like, oh man, Knuckles used to be popping. I never liked Knuckles. Ever since I got into this fan base. Yes, my introduction to Knuckles would have been either the text cutscenes in Sonic Rush or Sonic Colors or Sonic X. So like, I think that's when around I got introduced to Knuckles, somewhere around there. But but like, I really didn't like it. I really never liked. I think that also stems from me not really liking his gameplay. I always have felt that his gameplay has been the worst gameplay in every situation. In my opinion, like he's always had the worst. Like in Sonic 3, I don't like playing as Knuckles. It's not fun. He doesn't glide the way I want him to. When he stops gliding, he crouches and then gets back up, and I want a succinct movement. I want to like glide, land, and keep running. I want to keep that momentum up. Similar to how they do it in Sonic Adventure 2. I guess he doesn't have the worst gameplay in Sonic Adventure that goes to Big. Big is like the only gameplay I dislike completely. Um, the Knuckles stage in Sonic Adventure 2 are known as the worst parts of the game. But they're not. The Rouge stages are the worst, but like, you know, Knuckles is the same idea. Uh, Heroes, he's fine. And in 06 he's fine, but that's the last time he's been playable, I think. Like, truly playable was 06. I mean, if you want to count Black Knight, I don't like how he plays in Black Knight. I feel he's sluggish and stuff. I don't like how he plays in Black Knight. It's really awkward. I don't like how most of the characters play in Black Knight except for Sonic. Like, Sonic plays perfectly, but everyone else has just... I prefer Sonic's movement more than anything else. I've always been a Sonic fanboy, alright? Like, I love everything Sonic does. Sonic's gameplay is almost always my favorite gameplay in that game. Even even when there's other like I feel that the shadow levels in Sonic Adventure 2 are the worst speed levels in the game, so let's not even talk about that. But yeah, Knuckles, I just don't like him. I don't like him. Character-wise, I don't like him. Like gameplay just doesn't help. But I don't like him character-wise. From jump, in Sonic 3, he's always gotten on my nerves. When the homie punched out my Super Sonic that I spent so much time collecting in Sonic 2, I wanted to box him. I don't understand how 90s kids are like, man, Knuckles is so cool. He took my Super Sonic away. I guess they're all masochists because I hated it. I hate when people screw me over in game. Like I'm like, that's jerk thing to do, man. How dare you? So I wanted to box him. And that led to my dislike of Knuckles for a while. And then like, you know, the reveal that like, oh, he was being tricked by Eggman, and you know, he's gullible because you know he's on an island by himself, my guy. He can't tell who's evil, man. And it's not like that the guy with the giant metal ball and with his face on it that seems to be putting animals and robots and seems to be building a lot of infrastructure here and Nah, it seems pretty obvious that he's doing something shady and not the guy who's destroying all the other dude's stuff. It's it's like, dude, Eggman is such an obvious bad guy, and he's very bad at hiding it. Like, unless Eggman's secretly a super manipulator, but I've never heard of it. But I can't get on the level. I understand he got tricked because he's all alone his entire life, but that doesn't excuse being tricked by Eggman to me. Anyone who gets tricked by Eggman is just like has something mentally wrong with them in my mind. Like you can't get tricked by the homie. He's really obviously evil. That's point dead in center. But also, he's just so annoying. Knuckles is such an annoying guy, man. Like, he's always on something. Always on something. Like in Sonic Adventure, people like you can't excuse him for that in Sonic Adventure. Like, people still like him in Sonic Adventure. He got tricked by Eggman. He knows Eggman's evil. He knows. He fought him. He fought his robots. He knows Eggman's a piece of garbage. And then he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna trust Eggman wholeheartedly. You're so dumb, bro. My cousin Shajara came up with a perfect, a perfect explanation for Knuckles, and I think it sticks. Knuckles wants so badly for Sonic to be bad, because he wants to fight Sonic so badly. Even though it makes no logistical sense, Knuckles is willing to trust Eggman because he just dislikes Sonic more than he dislikes Eggman. I think that's what it comes down to, because the homie's so mean for no reason. He always is on Sonic's head for such a long time, up until Heroes or Adventure 2, he finally gets off his head. Like, Adventure 2, he's still not the best on terms with the homies, but like, it's still kind of like, he crashed the spaceship. That was unnecessary. Knuckles, come on, bruh. At least in Sonic Heroes, he finally chilled out. But like, that's when people start disliking Knuckles as a character. Him being chilled out. Like, there's some character, like some people like Knuckles in Heroes. Like, they make everyone makes a joke about like, where's the Master Emerald? But like, to be honest, I generally do like the character arc for Knuckles, but I can't like him as a character. Knuckles as a character arc works perfectly. Aggressive, loner, then slowly integrates into the friend group and starts caring less about his responsibilities because he cares more about his friends and is willing just to help out Sonic. Finally. But the thing is, the early stages of his development is so annoying. And like, man, I can't get behind Knuckles as a character. He's just too annoying in his early days, and now he just kind of doesn't do anything. So now he doesn't have much of a character in the games. So like, he's got nothing going for him now. Since 06, he's had absolutely nothing going for him. He had more character in the Sonic X cartoon, and he was still annoying there. He trusted Eggman 3 times. 3 times! Once for each season. Well, actually, I don't think he trusted him in season 2, but in the first 2 seasons, definitely. In the first season, he trusted him like twice, and in the third season, he got tricked by him for an episode. And like, everyone was like, no, we're not trusting you, Knuckles, because you have the worst judgment calls. Like, Sonic X, bruh, like, everyone gets on Chris's head for getting captured by Eggman. You know, this child, everyone gets on his head for it, alright? And you know, I don't like Chris. I'm not a Chris fan, but I always end up sounding like a Chris defender because everyone hates Chris for the wrong reasons sometimes. Like, he's a child. He gets kidnapped by Eggman, and like, yeah, he gave him the Chaos Emeralds. But you know who told him to give the Chaos Emeralds to Eggman? Knuckles! Knuckles did, and no one gets on Knuckles' head for it. Knuckles trusted Eggman. He knows Eggman's bad. He been tricked only a few months ago by Eggman. And then he's like, oh man, I better trust Eggman though. And talks this child, this whole 10-year-old, into giving him the Chaos Emeralds to give to Eggman. And Chris being the child he is and trying to fight his urges to want Sonic to stay, he goes with Knuckles to Eggman, you know, because Knuckles is like 16, 17, 18, and he keeps bouncing around, but he's older than Chris by a lot, and Knuckles seems to know what he's talking about. Knuckles is a piece of garbage. I hate him, bro. He always ruins things when he's not doing, and when he's not doing that, he's just doing nothing. And Sonic Force is such the weirdest thing, because that's not Knuckles, because it's just a version of Knuckles. Like, I don't even know what he is. Like, it's fine. I don't hate it, but it's just like, well, now he's kind of boring. I mean, the only time I've ever vibed with Knuckles, the only time I've been on the same wavelength as Knuckles is Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom has the best Knuckles fight me.